Baseball, 1946 to 1949. Bill Fanning. Bill was a four-time letterman in baseball, 1946 to 1949. He earned all Big Seven honors as a pitcher and a utility infielder as a senior. He was 5-3 that year with 44 strikeouts in 52 2/3 innings with a 3.08 earned run average. As a junior, he led CU to a sweep at Oklahoma, winning both games and batting .750. In the first game, he played 7 different positions in one game. He was 6-2 overall that year with 51 strikeouts and 60 2/3 innings with a 2.23 earned run average. In 1954, he took over as the head coach at Grand Junction High School, retired 35 years later as a Western Slope coaching legend. In 1998, he was inducted into the National High School Sports Hall of Fame, and in 2002, into the Colorado Sports Hall of Fame. He passed away February 8th of 2013 at the age of 91. Here for his induction speech, his son, Bill Jr. Ladies and gentlemen, Hall of Famer from baseball, Bill Fanning.
Thank you. My father died 2.5 years ago. Tonight, I want to give you a glimpse into his personality and athletic ability. It's Columbia, Missouri, the spring of 1949. CU's playing Missouri in a 2-game series. Let me set the stage. It's the first game. CU's ahead, 4-3. It's the bottom of the 10th inning. Bases are loaded, there's 2 outs. My dad's pitching, Sox is playing short, Spicer's catching, and Lade's at third. My dad throws the pitch. The batter pops the ball up to the left side of the infield in no man's land. All of a sudden, my dad starts yelling, "I got it, I got it, I got it," pounds his glove, and catches the ball behind his back. Out of the dugout comes Coach Prennup yelling and screaming, "Fanning, what the hell do you think you're doing?" And Dad just looked at Coach and said, "Chief, I just wanted to give the fans their money's worth." That was my father, a man of unquestionable talent, confidence, and integrity. My father was the first coach in Colorado to win 400 games. He was the first and only coach in Colorado to be named National Baseball Coach of the Year by the National Federation of High Schools. He is one of 4 CU athletes that is in the National Federation of High Schools Hall of Fame. The others, Whizzer White, Joe Romig, Chauncey Billups. More importantly, my father was a coach and a teacher that had a profound impact on the lives of so many of his young student athletes. When he coached, my dad had 3 rules. Number 1, you leave your egos and attitudes in the locker room. Number 2, be gracious whether you win or lose. And number 3, you have fun. Steve Cyphers of ESPN notoriety had this to say about his old coach. "What matters more to me than the education in the game I received from Coach Fanning is the fun I had playing with Coach Fanning at the helm. Make no mistake, winning was always our goal. And with Coach Fanning calling the shots, we always had a chance, and we always had fun. He was a genius in the dugout." To Dad, his kids were the most important part of the game. Throughout my travels, I would invariably run into somebody that my dad had either taught or coached, and they would tell me about the profound impact my father had on their lives. One that has left an indelible mark on me are the words of Dr. Eugene Garcia, Professor Emeritus, Arizona State University. Gene had this to say about my dad. "Coach Fanning provided me an opportunity to excel. This was during a part of my life when being known as a dirty Mexican was too often the response to my family's presence in Grand Junction. In my first varsity baseball game as a 14-year-old sophomore, I watched 3 pitches go by for 3 straight strikes. I returned to the dugout. Coach Fanning came up to me, looked me straight in the eyes, and said, "Son, if you're not going to use that bat, don't take it up to the plate with you." He taught me a lesson that I have adopted for all my post-Fanning pursuits. Given an opportunity, take advantage of it. How else can I account for a poor, migrant, non-English speaking student from Grand Junction, Colorado, graduating from college, Phi Beta Kappa, receiving his PhD with distinction at age 25, teaching at Harvard University, and serving as the academic dean of the Graduate School of Education, University of California, Berkeley. If my father were here tonight, he would tell us if you would have known him in high school, you would have known he would have been most likely voted least likely to succeed. He would tell us his successes were due to luck and having great kids. And he would so often tell me, "Son, I was just in the right place at the right time. Damn it, I just had great kids." To the countless people who have championed his legacy, to Dave Logan, Tilly Bishop, Jimmy Nyland, Jerry Hamilton, Burke Bergman of Chassa, Tex Tolman of Grand Junction, and especially Walt Bergman, his best friend and assistant coach in Grand Junction, thank you guys. To his sister, Marge Magner, you were his rock. No sister could have been loved anymore. To my family, my son T, his wife Jen, especially my wife Jana. You gave me the opportunity to spend so much precious time with my father over the last few years of his life. There were never any restrictions, never any complaints. You knew how much I loved him, and you supported my endeavors. I love you. Mr. George, Mr. Nelson, it is with the utmost humility, pride, and gratitude that I accept this award on my father's behalf. And on my father's behalf and mine, congratulations to all the other inductees. Thank you.